Fiona consistently returns to an adolescent state because youth is her safety net, so to speak. It enables her to belong to a family that loves and cares for her.
It enables her to avoid growing up or taking responsibility for her life or going out into the world to earn a living.
No, Mr. McCoy. It shields her from any kind of legitimate adult interaction. Or at least that's my preliminary diagnosis. You see, typically, a perpetual identity crisis such as this is the patient's way of negating the real sexual abuse she suffered as a child.
When's your birthday, Fiona?
May 16th, 1986.
That's interesting, because the prosecutor, Mr. McCoy, has presented fingerprint evidence that indicates you are a 26-year-old woman named Lorelei Savage.
Well, there has to be a mistake.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm Fiona Reed.
Of course you are. Tell me about your boyfriend.
Brian. He's a sweetie. My friends think he's a little geeky, but we get along okay.
How intimate were you with Brian?
If you're talking about sex, no. Brian and I haven't had sex. When we're old enough, when we're ready, maybe it'll happen.
When you're 18?
When I'm ready.
But you were ready to have sex with your teacher, Mr. Bergen, isn't that true?
He forced me.
And you were ready to kill Valerie Keenan because she could expose you for the fraud that you are.
Objection.
That's it, Counselor. You'll control yourself or you'll see sanctions.
He forced me.
Your Honor, I'd like to continue my cross tomorrow, if that's possible.
And I assume we'll all come back with cooler heads. Court is recessed until 9:30 tomorrow morning.
I want to know the penalty for simple assault in Connecticut.
In the interest of full disclosure, you should know that we've dropped all charges against Gary Bergen.
I know all about the incident in Connecticut, if that's where you're going.
Good, that'll save us time. What confuses me, Mr. Bergen, is that if the bartender actually pressed charges, as a first-time offender, Fiona would have drawn a suspended sentence with a $250 fine. Yet you chose to pay the bartender $1,000 to make it all go away. To me, that seems an odd choice, considering a teacher's salary.
Fiona insisted. She told me that a criminal record would hurt her chances of getting into a good college.
Sure, that is one possibility. Another is that Fiona was scared.
Well, of course she was scared.
Scared that the parole board down in Florida might issue a warrant for her arrest if her fingerprints ever happened to hit the system. That would put a quick end to your game, wouldn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right, I forgot you're insane.
All right, I think we are done here.
So insane that you went to Milford, Connecticut. So insane that when you were carded in that bar in Milford, you used your old Marguerite Sampson driver's license. Pretty strange, wouldn't you say? Considering you testified you never heard of her.
You're good.
Fiona?
But you see, Mr. McCoy, what I'm good at, what my special talent is to make people see what they want to see. It's carried me this far in life. I doubt it'll let me down with 12 people unable to avoid jury duty.
Without an attorney, it might. Fact is, unlike you, your lawyer is bound by a code of ethics. She can't knowingly let you lie on the stand, nor can she lie to the jury in her closing.
You think I need her to win? The jury already sees me as a poor, abused, abandoned child. All they're concerned about, all they really hope for, is to save my soul.
Until Mr. Bergen takes a stand.
Him? As far as they're concerned, he's a child molester. Who's gonna believe him?
What about me, Fiona? They'll believe me.
How could you?